Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And with that, the end. And that is how you do it. One quick... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Shevchenko gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And it's Serginho. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Aims beyond the defence. And Shevchenko! That's good defending, very good defending. A probing pass. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, would you believe it? They willed it! And there you have it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
I think first things first, Peter, you have to credit the winners who were more daring and more clinical in those crucial moments. For me, the opposition game plan was all wrong, and there was no recovering from a golden goal.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw.
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he's had it nicked away. Good ball over the top. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. It's Lukaku! Lukaku! Superb! About as smooth as it gets. 2, and we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Son Heung-min! It's anyone's ball now. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. A probing pass, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hangs in a cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence.
Yamal! Oh, easy pickings there. Takes the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Now here's the delivery, punched away. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him, tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. It's Lukaku! He's got away with one there. Camavinga. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware.
Lukaku! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. It's Lukaku! That is wonderful from Lukaku! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And the shot! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had it taken off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ball swung in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Son Heung-min. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Akanji wins the duel this time. And here's Lukaku, played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a throw. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Liverpool really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Liverpool are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 47 minutes is...
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
Lukaku! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
has not gone well. Out for a throw. And that's gone loose. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's gone for a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. Akanji. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
For this match was 29,950.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Opts to play it. It's Gerrard! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Coming on the field is number 11.
Now he's got space here. And that pass isn't the best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they win it back again. Searching pass he's played there. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's through here. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 70 minutes is...
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Lukaku currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now. Lukaku clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked...
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Good chance here! Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Stood up well to him there. Played out towards the right wing. Algeria are looking to break at pace. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Algeria can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
It's Gerrard! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 23.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, just a keeper now, this time surely! Sensational from Kane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the...
Tries a shot! And no mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter. And
great chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 86 minutes is...
It's a good foot in there.
Number 11. Substitution.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Cleared away. That's rather hopeful. Oh, impressive strike.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gerrard. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
The goal scorer.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their... So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a... And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Semenyo is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, with the pace he has, Peter, you'd expect him to have a real go at his marker today and do that repeatedly. He can also stretch defences with his movement off the ball. All in all, I think he's going to be a real live wire and very hard to cope with.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Sulemana. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tries one from range! He scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Ghana are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Panama genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Murillo. Looking for options for movement. Semenyo is on. Semenyo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's got away. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Tries to play it through. Now it's Semenyo. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, some astute defending there. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Ghana really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. No, he's not getting his way this time. Partey, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in. He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Gets a good foot in there. Semenyo. Not the most accurate pass. Shoots! Superb from Antoine Semenyo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Oh, he's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to pass it through, caresses it through, Semenyo, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Ghana are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He can run onto that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Goes for a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. And that was very necessary. And it's Murillo. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not the most convincing of passes. Murillo. Murillo bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position, and he whips it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Referee's given a throw. Panama can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Ghana are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Panama really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that has left him in a heap. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Entrará al campo número 10. Se está realizando un cambio.
Back towards the middle. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now, this could be a chance. That's put paid to the danger. That is lovely.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Williams. Iñaki Williams. And now they can clear their lines. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what? And he's following up! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Partey. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Garner, visibly comfortable, now up by... Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That has been knocked clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on. Big chance! And again. And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And we're done. Ghana are able to take all 3 points on day 1, and they look the business in doing so. What more could... Ghana are in need of one more big performance. So much at stake, and all outcomes plausible. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rice with the short one. James crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Real chance! Can he finish?
It's been pretty high tempo.
Partey concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread it left. Oh, no joy this time. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Semenyo goes short. Forced to go back. Look at the space here. England have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Gordon. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. So we're still where we started right now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, beautiful. And the shot! Off the post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Partey. Sulemana. Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. Victory now would mean so much. Can he get onto this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. The pass has gone astray. Looking for options for movement. Anderson. Now it's Madueke. He is through here. Madueke proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Stones. And it's James. Now Konsa. James. Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kane. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Madweke in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
O'Reilly. Anderson. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get rid. Now that looks a decent ball. Sulemana. Stones can get it clear. Gordon gets a good foot in there. Bellingham knocks it into space. Now it's Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Garner come out of the tunnel having under... Decent chance! We've got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 25.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ghana cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Tries to play it through. That's really well cleared. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now this could... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kane!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's an imaginative pass. O'Reilly promptly onto that, and that is that. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ghana may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 42.
Ghana are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Deftly away.
Ghana really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Real chance here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good ball! Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So no flag here. Oh, he's burst through. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Eze. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Cross needs to be good. Now it's Eze. That's been slipped through, and that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Ghana really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can...
So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage, and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Ghana are utterly focused and determined, they know how much this means.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Semenyo. Semenyo! Oh, nearly. Chance here to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless. He's got away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And now they can clear their lines.
Croatia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's a sharp little ball. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. And he can thump it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vuskovic. Pasalic. And Croatia can counter-attack now. And it's Stanisic. Takes aim and crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tries to play it through. Now it's Semenyo. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Cross flung in towards the middle. Perisic can get it clear. Baturina clears without hesitation. It's a searching pass. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Pinches it off him. No way through. Stanisic. Closing in on goal. Crosses it in. Vuskovic gets it clear. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Ghana clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Perisic. He's looking wide. That has not gone well. Chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that is out of play. Ghana come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Perisic. He's had it taken off him. And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ghana with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Baturina receives it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball has bounced loose now. Baturina. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It'll be a throw-in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Great chance! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's gone in! How they've waited! Now they have it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Not the most convincing of passes. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This looks promising. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Coming on the field is number 13, Balassi. Substitution in progress.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 11, Budimir.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the suit...
Can he finish? Loose ball now. In he goes again. It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That has been slung wide. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Now he's got space here. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. And he's heaved it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
Big chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Partey gets over and intercepts.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitutions taking place.
Ghana are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Played out to the left
There
flank.
will be 5 minutes added time.
That's a shade optimistic. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Williams, looking for a runner. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Stanisic. And that was asking for too much. It's played through for him. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Terrific effort! Ghana are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Now it's Lukaku. And he's got the big shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Lukaku. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Son Heung-min. Gundogan. For Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min. Played in by Son Heung-min. Oh, that should get the job done. That's an imaginative pass. Sanchez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Singo cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Singo clears it away. Tries one from range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lukaku, oh, good effort! And he can thump it away. And the finish! Yamal herring after the ball here. Sade. Referee's given a throw. He's had it taken off him. And he was alert to it. Now it's Osimhen. And he plays one through. He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries a measured ball. Lukaku! That's another chance! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ambitious ball here. Sade. And it's Jakobs. Thinks one through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Jakobs. It's Lukaku! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but
That's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Could be danger here. He has a look out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's been shifted off it. Sara. Sane is fouled. Gundogan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jacobs. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
2 added minutes
Sara.
has been indicated.
Bui. It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch.
Liverpool will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So straight into the second half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that should get the job. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Sanchez. Now Sara. And it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gerrard gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Osimhen. Played into space. Singo spots it and intercepts. Sanchez. And he thumps it clear. Nicely shaped ball. Liverpool gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. And the shot! Yes! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Tries to play it through. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal is having a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Oh, that's really...
Decent chance! Terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 22.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Is number 15.
Chance!
Well, he got ribbed because he was under pressure.
Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Might be dangerous. It's Lukaku!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and...
Bullish header! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
17. Son Heung-min coming on the field.
Sara
Number 20.
getting too much time on the ball here. That is good
Number
pressing.
11. Substitution in progress.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga, great chance! And he's missed it.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! And there's a goal. And that for him is goal number 10.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Osimhen.
Galatasaray are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
He's had it nicked away. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Sara. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Kane gets flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 88
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Nicely aimed pass. Martinez claims comfortably.
Substitution.
And that has left him in a heap.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga looking to play him in. Tries a shot! And that's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Looking for a runner. Goulet. sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is...
He's got